Good morning, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel, The Pacer Racer here, hailing from the lovely South Africa. Yeah, first and foremost, I do want to thank you guys for watching my content. I really appreciate it out of the bottom of my heart. But I kind of do want to remind you, please, if you do like the content, sub, share, and hit that notification bell. Now, we are back on part 2 for Hot Lap Wednesdays, where we'll be taking the lovely Nismo GTR Nissan around the Nürburgring GP. Now, as you can see, I've done a lap, a couple of laps. So, yeah, currently a 2:18.959 is my best. I'm not sure if we're going to see if we're going to prove it. We are going to try to improve it, but yeah, I'll see. I will see. We're going to try our best. I saw a couple of mistakes I did make, which we can improve upon, but that's okay. We'll get there. Now, settings, obviously, as you guys know, I don't do automatic gearbox, auto clutch because of the H shifter, sounding like a broken record here, but that is what it is. And then I put my tire blankets on. It just helps for the hot laps. I don't know. It's I'm lazy, okay. So yeah, putting the tire blankets on just to heat them up. If that works, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if the game physics go that far. I do believe it does, but yeah, we'll never know unless we know. Hey. And was there anything else? No. Oh yes, there was something very small though. I repainted the lovely Nissan Nismo. Come on. Come on. Yeah. So so this is the color I chose. I am still looking for a color for myself, the Pacer Racer. Kind of, I'm leaning towards this color. If you guys want to comment on color wise, yeah, pop in. Yeah, give me a shout. Tell me what you guys like. So let's see. I did put the weather on clear, track on optimum. I mean, that is for hot lapping. Real conditions, yeah, I can put real conditions on for, time in South Africa, although that time is wrong. I mean, if I'm looking at the time now, it's an hour over that time. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So, real conditions is fine. Ideal conditions, now I'm going to keep that off. We don't have any skin, I don't think so. And yeah, so let's do the Nürburgring and yeah, I think that's it. Okay, guys, sit back, enjoy, grab a cup of coffee. Please remember to sub, share, and hit that notification bell for all more awesome content. And as always, um, watch the full video because I've got the racings, well, the hot lap, and then the recording. Yeah, so I keep forgetting to put in a timestamp to skip towards the recording. But in any case, yeah, so I normally do the race and then the recording. Now, I know you probably don't wonder about this, but if you are wondering why I don't put them together, I can as a small block in the corner, top right or top left, whichever the case may be. Unfortunately, that drops the quality of the video and it makes the video stutter a bit more. So that is the only reason why I don't put them together. I am trying to find a way to do that to get the video, running more smoothly. But until then, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to work with. That being said, chat, enjoy and let's get into it. Okay, so we're on the racetrack. A couple of settings we need to check though is our tires. I'm not going to touch anything there. We don't have a different compound. Fuel, I'll drop it to about 20 liters because I'm looking to do about 5 laps. Traction control, going to leave that. ABS, going to leave that because it's a factory default. Yeah, the alignment going to keep that, and brake power 100%. Now, I've done 2 things different in this video, and that's the only reason why I'm talking now. View, I've done differently just to give that little bit of a race car feel, and 2, I've taken out all external statistic input. You'll see what I'm saying, like the gears and what. So, yeah, I'm trying to do it as raw as possible. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so before we begin, thank you guys so much for viewing until now. So yeah, this is the replay. The last two laps, unfortunately, as you guys saw, I ran out of fuel. Well, not ran out of fuel, but the fuel was very low. So the last two laps, what I decided is I just want to see if I can push the car to its max because I've got more view. As some of the racing friends would know out there, when you have the camera on, on top of the bonnet, it's obviously it's a better perspective. You got you got a lot more view. That I know it sounds weird to say that, oh man, but in any case, that is the truth. So viewing inside the vehicle, it does not give you that feeling of a real vehicle when you would drive that. Obviously, it's a game, so outside on the bonnet is better. So I just tried to see if I can improve that lap time a tad bit. Otherwise than that, yeah, enjoy. That's it. Okay, guys. So, yeah, if you guys enjoy that, please, please, please leave a like, sub, and share. I would appreciate it out of the bottom of my heart. And I really actually do hope you guys enjoy the content I'm making. If there's some advice you can give me or something different you want to see, more than welcome. I do have a spot open for Tuesdays, which I want to adopt as Testy Tuesdays. Now, please get your mind out of the gutters. This is a family program, but what Tasty Tuesdays will be random stuff. Like if there's a other racing game you guys want to see, or I don't know, if there's maybe I don't know anything you guys want to see on Tasty Tuesdays. I'm trying to work out the traffic. I'm struggling very hard to do that, but I'm pushing to get the traffic done. Yeah, it's unfortunately not working at the moment, so really pushing to get that done and to try that out. Now, yeah, it's a work in progress, but yeah, I'll get there. I'll definitely get there. Otherwise, guys, like I said, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day, and always remember God comes first. Unfortunately, I forgot completely to pray. For some other reason, I'm a little bit on the nervous side of life today. Maybe you can hear that, and because of that, I completely forgot. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But please, guys, thank him for everything you have. Honestly, just yeah, if it's not for him, yeah, nothing on this planet will exist. But otherwise than that, guys, have a blessed, blessed, awesome day. Cheers, guys.